in any domain. For example, you're going into video domain, telecommunication, anything. So some things are written in C and something are written in C++. So as you know, applications nowadays are increasing. People has more demands. All the embedded C projects are becoming C++. People are moving towards C++, and from now they're moving towards the Rust. There is another programming language that is coming up. It is similar to C++. So let's. May I know who have attended yesterday my class? Basically, I have 5 years of experience in this embedded field, from robotics to telecommunication, images and all. Yes, who has attended my last class? Can I know? So
I've attended.
Okay, you
okay.
attended. I think rest of guys are I think new. I think
New
today,
me. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Today we have to also share about the course. I think content. Means I will share after the class. Okay.
Okay, we will share the course content after the class. Today agenda will be regarding the what we call that encapsulation, regarding the classes, how we define the classes, just the basic introduction, starting with the classes and going into a little depth concept like this pointers. Then we're going to the friend function. So as I know you all are from familiar C, so I don't need to explain loops, while loop, functions, these all things. So I totally going to, as it is a demo lecture, I'm not going to start from the function overloading and reference variable, that all thing. uh, but I have started from the this oops concept. I think that are you here more for what is class, how to define it. There might be some confusion when we are transmitting from C to C++. It has some little confusion, so how these things are working internally, so that I'm going to explain today. So I'm sharing my screen and we can start. Any questions? I hope no questions. Okay, I quickly revise yesterday class also. So I have a new is my screen visible to all of you, and my voice is clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello.
No,
Okay.
screen is not sharing. No,
Sorry.
your screen is visible. Screen is not visible.
I have shared. 1 second, I will do it.
Ah, okay, now it's okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. Plug my mouse. Okay. So, okay, I think these all things you know. Just 1 second, guys. Okay. So we'll start from classes. Yesterday I have covered the structure. I think you all know the structure. So any idea what is a class? I think. And can anybody simply define what is a class? Very simple. Hello? Guys, you all are professional. I think that much I can accept. Hello, can you hear me?
Class is a collection of data members and member functions.
Okay, more simple to it. You are right there. Okay, what is structure?
User defined data.
Yeah. Yes. Class is also a user defined data type, and it is a collection of member functions and member functions and member variables. Okay. So how do we define a class? We write a class keyword, then name of the class, and inside this curly braces we define our class. Okay. So I will making a class student. Okay, a student will have some parameters like roll number, name, okay, and we can have int age, okay. So these are called data members. Sorry, where you can say it's variable, okay, and we have some functions also. So inside this class we can write our functions also. For example, data. So for setting up the data from these data, we need to use this functions. So the collection of the collection of function as well as the variables, it combinedly called as a class. So this is a user defined data type in C++ through which uh, we can we can operate object oriented programming. So this is the concept for this class. so So yesterday we have seen that how to define a structure, what is this structure, how we transmit it from C to C++, and how we can mimic the behavior of object oriented programming in the C also. Today we will be looking at that how these we will much looking into what are the functions specifiers over here, public, protected, private, what is the meaning of this and how this thing internally works, and we will be looking today a pointer called as this pointer. Okay, so we have three specifiers: public, protected and private. Can anybody know about this? Anybody idea what is this and how we can use it? Yesterday I think I have explained this. Hello. Okay. So are you able to hear? Is everything
Yeah,
is
we
going?
can hear.
Okay, okay. So yes, I think Pavan was there, right? Yesterday. So we have explained what is private, protected, and private. Let just sorry. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay. So okay. Anybody can answer this question? What is public, protected, and private, and why we use this? Any idea? Okay. So I'll explain. So we have three things total. If I go up, explain you. Okay, we have functions. Okay, what is function can be? Main function can be there. Okay, normal any function can be there, like we are doing addition of two programs. Okay, and we will have a member function. Any problem in this? We'll have three types of function when we are talking about the C++. normal function, or we can say as non-member function. This is also non-member function. Okay. Then we have member functions. Okay, so we have two type of functions, non-member functions and member functions. Okay. Difference between non-member function and member function is whatever written inside our class, that is called as a member function, and whatever written outside this class is considered to be the non-member function. Okay, so there can be one more type, other class member function. Are you clear about these three things? Member function, non-member function, and other class member function. Non-member function means
outside the class.
outside the class, any function which is outside the class, which is not present in any other class. For example, we have a class student and we have this set data. Okay, and suppose we have another class ABC, suppose. Okay, just for the sake, I just writing the function display. Okay, so this is also a member function, but it is of different class. So we have two member functions. This is the member function of student, and this is a member function of ABC. But they are, for this student class, this is not a member function. As same as for this student class, this is a non-member function, and this main is non-member function to both of these class. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So now what happened is, these specifiers, public, private, protective, stops the visibility of a function. For example, if I'm writing public, for example, we are just taking a simple thing. I will cut it from here and I will write over here. Let's take a simple example to explain this, and I will remove this function also for the sake of understanding, and we will comment this thing. Okay, so now it is looking like a structure only. Okay, so simple C structure. So as all of your background is from C, so I will be explaining the terminologies of C. Is it fine with you? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so now consider this is this like a structure. Okay, so now removing everything, I will be explaining what is using name space std. One second, guys. Okay, suppose this is a structure. We have name it as a class, and this structure contain three data types. Let's just remove this one also. String. It is a new data type in C++. We will look into it. But today we are just looking on to the class, how it is defined. So this is a structure which contains two variable, roll number and age, or we can take one another float also. Float required. Okay, so this contains two different types of data and three variables. So we will create the object with it, or we can say a variable from it. Suppose we create A1. Okay, now as you see, I have written public. Okay, so this is a class. For this class, this particular main function is what? Hello?
Non-member function.
It's a non-member function, but I have used the specifier called as public. Now if I try to edit this roll number, suppose I want to try to edit this roll number. So this roll number is a part of this A1 object. So we can access with the help of dot operator. So now we say roll equals to 10. Okay. And we try to print it. Okay, now this cout. Cout is a object inside the C, as I have yesterday explained everything, but I think some new members are there. For them, I am explaining. So this is an object. Okay, mainly what we used in the C is like printf. That is a function. So the C++ is an object-driven language. So everything you will be seeing in the C++ is for input, output, for operations. Mainly we use object. This particular header file contains the definition of this object. Okay, this is not brag. Don't compare this with printf statement. So we have this printf statement and we write hello world or anything. So this we use parenthesis because it's a function, but this is not a function. This is a object, a variable, just like a1, just like we have a1. So same way we have cout. In this, suppose we have written some function over here. In the same way, for this particular
Hi Devans, I think your voice is not coming. Interrupted. Hello. I think internet problem, and he will.
I think
Yeah.
something is. I will change my network 1 minute.
Yeah. Sure.
It's raining actually over here. Might be because of that. Give me a second. Okay. Now it is clear or it is still lagging?
Now it's fine.
Okay. So where till I have been being visible or it's sound good? Anybody? Pawan, can you say where till you have heard me clearly?
cout.
Okay. So the cout is basically an object. For example, this a1 is an object, right? So for this insertion operator, also some function will be written inside this IO stream header file where we have the input output. So we are putting it output. So it is a part of O stream class. So the cout is an object just like this a1. Okay, and we will look into the object overloading. Then we will understand how the cout is going to work. For just now, just don't go into that much depth. Just understand this is also an object. This is an insertion operation. Okay, so now what we are doing is in C++, one thing more, we don't need to define the format specifier, or we need to differentiate percentage we need to use for integer. We just need to put this insertion operator, and compiler itself will understand what type of data type it's going to use. Okay, so now we were trying to print this roll number. Okay, giving a space, and we are writing roll number over here with the insertion operator, and we are using handle. You can also use slash n also, but I use this handle. So now we'll try to run this program. Okay, so you can see this 10 is printed over here. So we are able to access the roll number variable from this object of this class student, because we are using public. Suppose I remove this public from here. Okay, now it automatically become private. If I now run it, so see the compiler will throw error. See, it's saying roll number is a private. Okay, declared private over here. So what is happening is the visibility of these three variables are not allowed into another function. Is that clear? Hello? Is that audible?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So the visibility is not for non-member functions.
Yes. When we are putting it into a private mode, when it is public, see, we can create a table. So we have a class. Okay. Then we can write public. Okay. Protected. Private. We will explain each and everything by the examples. Okay. So we say member function. Member function. Okay, member function, non-member function. And other class member function. Okay. So now if we put our variable into the public mode, so member function can use it. Yes. Non-member function can also use it. And other class member function can also use it. Okay, so suppose we have put it into public, if we have another class, that class object can also use them. Okay, protected, yes, member function can use it. Non-member function cannot use it. No. Another class member function cannot use it. Private, yes. Non-member function, no. Other class member function, no. So this is the visibility scope. If you write this public specifier, these all type of function can use it. If you write protected specifier, only member function can use it, other people cannot use it. Same goes with the private. So this protected is, we will discuss when we are going towards the inheritance. For presently, protected and private are the same thing. Okay, any confusion in this? We'll walk through the example, but any confusion in this? Hello?
No.
Okay. So now, suppose we make it as a private. Now, is it useful if I make it private and I cannot use this variables and I cannot code with this class? Is it useful? Hello?
It is not accessed in any other non-member functions, but inside the class, if we have a function there, we can access it.
Suppose if I don't have any function, is it useful? If this class is useful for me right now, I have not written any member variable, anything. Is this useful?
No.
No. Okay. So there is a rule in C++, the unsaid rule, that you should at least have you should at least have one function in public when we are creating a class, so that you can access all the members of the class. Okay, Now the condition comes why we need to make it private. Okay, suppose this age variable is there. Okay, so age cannot be negative. Okay, and if someone has, suppose you given this whole software to someone else, this age variable other people can add it. Correct? Hello? If I'm giving this class to someone else, for example, we are using a structure in C and we have this one. So this can be become a negative, and we don't want other developer to touch certain things in our program. We will say, okay, this is the function you can use. These are the variables you can use, but please don't touch some of the things, or don't write something into it that can cause issue in the code. That's why we have created this public, protected, and private for the security reasons. Okay, now how to use this members. Okay, for this we will have, now we want to edit this, now we want to edit all of them. Okay, by using functions. Directly we cannot access. Now we will create some function to give them the data or to print them. Okay, so as you know, these are the private members. We don't fill the value into it, as well as we are not able to print these values. So I'm just making two functions. With the help of them, we are able to print the set the values into this, and we are able to print the value. Okay, so we will have the first function, void that underscore data. Okay, now you have the option, either you can put the parameter into it like int x or int y. Okay, or you can just ask the user. Okay, basically I want mostly to ask from the user. Enter, this is a string, how to inverted commas. Inside the inverted commas we write same as a printf, just in the place of parenthesis we have this insertion operator. Okay, enter the value for roll number, age, and marks. We can say in some point marks we put as marks. Okay, and now we will take the input from the user. We'll have first roll number. Okay, I will let you know how this roll number is coming, how this party, for example, we call this, we'll know this is a local roll number. First we will be discussing about this scope, then we will go that how these things are going into internal, and then we will discuss the concept of a friend function. Same marks. Okay, so we have created a function. through this function we can able to fill these values. Okay, now we need a function to display these values. Now see the beauty of C++. Don't need to put the specifiers and other things. So first what we need roll number. I will write roll number. Remember the difference, how we do in C++. In C we will have write something like this, printf, then we will write all the things and we put the specifiers. Here you don't need to see the specifier. Suppose I was writing the same statement, I will write in the C, roll number equals to %d. Correct? Hello, guys, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So here we write as percentage V as the age, and marks equals to percentage D. Correct? Then we will write roll number, comma, age, comma, marks. Okay, if you write stdio.h here also, it will going to work, but I will just going to comment it. I'll show you the difference. Okay, so now see, we've written the roll number. Now we are going to write the variable roll number. Okay, then we need to go to write the uh, string HC. The difference is here, these all things are replacing by percentage D. But here first we are inserting the string, then we are inserting the roll number, then again we are inserting the string, then again another variable. So it is in the breaking part. This is a continuously string which is going to print on the screen. But here it is different. We're dividing it. Age we have. Now we will have last is marks. Now with this and with and with. Okay. Okay. Now we'll see the same program will create an error or not. Something is okay. Not commented all of this. Okay, I will be giving you after this class what we have. This whole program I will be commenting and I will be giving you. Okay, that is commented. Now just let it run. I think we got the same error, so we cannot access because this is a private variable. Okay, so we cannot access like this, and we cannot access this in this way also because we're directly accessing this. So now what we will do, we will call the function a dot. This is an object. From this object, we are using dot. For example, we are using a1 dot roll number. In the same way as we are accessing the variables, we can access the function also. So we will write a dot set data. Okay, and we will have the same for display also because we need to display these whether it is gone right or not. Okay, now we will run it. Okay, it is asking for a number 45, age 16, and marks 89.9. See, you can see that we will have this, but we have not set the spaces. Let me make it looks a little good. Okay. 45, enter 56, 13 will write 70, 77.7. You can say we got all these variables using this function. Any doubt in this? Hello class? Any question anybody has?
No.
Guys, are you there? No, okay. Okay, now. So I have said one thing that you should at least have one function in the public section. Okay, suppose this function I have kept into private. Okay, I'll write private over here. You can understand. Okay, one thing more. Suppose I have written public over here. Okay, and all the things below this public is going to be public. Okay, suppose I have written private over here. From here, if I written public, so again the things, until and unless another specifier is there, it is going to follow the same accessifier. Okay, got it? Okay, now the question is, uh, suppose I have written this set data over here. Okay, now anyway we can use the set data. How we can program this particular function, a class, so that we can use the set data? Anyone? It's quite simple. Okay, I will give you a hint. Suppose with the help of this function we are able to set these variables, correct? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, in the same way, can we call this function also? If we can use the variables, we can call the function as well. Okay, so where we can call from the function, we have only the display function. If I call from the display function this set data, this is going to work. Okay, but it's giving error because we have use over here, so I'm just commenting this. Okay, so we'll run this. So see, you can see now you will get this age marks, because from when we call this one, we are going over to the set data, and this is going into this private domain. So from the function also you can call the another function. Got it? See, suppose roll number 78, 14, mark 6.6. We're getting the same output. Any problem into this? Any question regarding this? Anyone? Say yes or no at least.
No.
How I can get the. I want everyone should react when I'm explaining, because it will be an interactive class. Then also you will enjoy, and I also enjoy. Okay, I think so everybody has this concept. They know before, right? Okay, but we need to start from the basics. Now, there is another way of writing these functions. Okay, when you go into the companies, they don't write in this manner. Okay, they don't write a student, and inside this they don't have this declarations, sorry, definitions. They only have a definition, and declaration will be outside the class. Suppose this is our void set data. Okay, come outside, and first we will write the type, return type. So the return type is void. Then we will have the class name. This is a scope resolution operator. They're saying that this set data belongs to the student class. And now we need to give the declaration as well. Declaration will be same. Writing into this. Okay, we can write over here also, because okay, now we'll run it. Oh, sorry. I've just copy pasted this thing. Okay, so we'll write 23, age 16, 9.9. So this is another way of writing the function outside, declaring into the class. So in the industry, you will see something like this, not present inside this class itself.
Set display also can be put out.
Yeah, sure. So suppose this is a display, okay? What is the syntax will be? First we will have the return type, okay? Return type, then we will have the class name, then we will have the scope resolution operator, then we will have the function name. So in this way we will write. Now I need to have this one, okay? So I will cut it. It is same as we declare normally, right? We just declare upside and normally we write the function downside. Just one thing, we need to attach the class name with it. So now the same function over here, just we need to attach these two things. Okay, and I think I should copy this before, and I will put it into this public section. Remove this, both the things. We'll run it. Okay. Semicolon music. So still see, we are getting the answers. Okay. Any question? The syntax looks little difficult or unfamiliar, because when I was going through this thing, the syntax was the problem for me. And I mean, the starting, how this is going from this point to that point. Okay, everybody is clear till now? Okay. So, any guesses how this, for example, till now I have created only one variable, that is A1. If I created A2, and I have called these two functions, I mean this.
When you're trying to create object, right? The student A1 and A2, you put class in front of student?
Class in front of student? You want to write class like this?
Yeah.
You don't need to. You don't need to write this in the C format. Even if you are writing a structure also, in place of this class, if I write structure also, struct keyword. Okay, we don't need to use type def as well. Suppose I have written struct na, and I am not using anything over it. Let's comment this one. Private, public, okay. See, the structure, right? How you write in the structure in the C++, we need to write a struct keyword. Correct?
Yes.
Even if you write a struct keyword, then also it is not a problem. See? It's same only. So in C++, you don't need to write this keyword before defining a data type. This is going to be a new data type. You can directly access.
Okay.
So where were we? Discussing something, right? Yes. We are discussing this point. Suppose I have written underscore display. Okay. So suppose I'm giving two different values. Function names are same, right? Suppose I'm giving 23, 24, 25.5. Okay. And the next I'm giving 33, 34, 35.5. Okay. So how this actually there is a display function is only one, and we are not passing anything into the display function. How is it is giving right answer for the right object? Any idea?
You created two instances of the same object.
That is no. I'm sorry, asking the internal thing. Any idea how this compiler is going to use this set display function, and or why this magic is happening like that? Instances are two, but the function name is same, no? And we are not passing anything into it. Okay, so if you see inside the compiler, when you compile it, it compile it something like this display. Okay, and it will pass the address of this A1. Okay, this is going inside the compiler. So what the compiler is doing is it passing this A1 object. So if it is passing the address of this A1 object, something would be there to catch this address. And how we catch? Anyone? How we catch the address in C?
Pointer.
Yes. But we don't have any pointer inside this. Correct? You cannot see. There is nothing inside this, and even whatever you're using, we don't have anything. So what happened inside the compiler is when you pass this thing, there is a pointer called this pointer. Yes, I'm audible now. We call it this pointer. Can you see? It is having this keyword. It is highlighted. Anybody know about this pointer? Okay. So this pointer catches the address of this particular object. Okay. And internally this is looks something like this, where we have written this pointer. Okay. This is like this pointer will have the address of A1, and it will be like it is saying that roll number. Okay. So in place of this roll number, if I just copy this and I will put it over here. Okay, this is happening inside the compiler. So we have this object of this thing, and we will have this. Sorry, just copy this only. As you know, how pointer access by the arrow operator. Okay, so age and this marks. So internally this is happening. You think it will work? Let's see. Okay, see now it's working. Same goes for another one. Okay. Okay, now further question from C point of view. What is the size of this operator? Any guesses? Sorry, what is the size of this pointer? Guys, all are C developers.
8 bytes.
8 bytes. Anyone else? No one is answering. What happened? Class is that boring? Hello? Come on, guys, interact. Otherwise, you will not engage in the class and you will not learn the concept. Tell me. Okay, so what is, suppose if I have this integer PTR, what is the size of this one? Come on.
Oh yeah, guys, speak out. Okay. Uh, so
Sorry?
yeah. So guys, speak out. I think this is your turn only.
Yes, yes, please, guys, speak up. So, okay, let's move ahead. So, whatever the type of pointer it is, its size totally, it doesn't depend upon the data type. The pointer size depend upon the system you are using. If it's a 32-bit, it will be 4 bytes. If it's a 64-bit, it will be 8 byte. Yes, my friend, you have said correctly. Sorry, Pavan, right? Pavan B.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, very good, very nice. Okay, so this pointer is internally holding these data types, and with the help of this pointer, we are going to able to use. Okay, I will be giving a use case for this pointer. Okay, till now we are getting data from the user. Suppose I want to take data from the not from the user directly. Okay, suppose I have this roll number and age. Okay, float marks. Okay, and I will be commenting all of this because I need to give you code. Okay, so now as you can see, this is age, roll number, and marks, and from this A1, we'll just use this set data directly. We need to use. We'll just writing its definition also in public, because if we are calling from other person, it is not possible to send the this whole thing. To write this also. Okay, so set data we have, and we will writing 23 comma 24 55 55. Okay, now we will be putting roll number equals to roll number, age equals to age, comma marks equals to marks. Okay, any guesses what is going to happen? Okay, I have programmed it something like this. Any guesses what is going to happen? Okay, set data 42. Okay, we are calling from here. Remove it. So we are getting some garbage value. Okay, what we have passed? 23, 24, 35.5. And what we are getting? Any idea why it is happening like this? Okay, look at this function. So what is it, what wrong we are doing over here? Guys, same name we are using. Roll number is over here, roll number is over here. So
Yes.
yes, anybody can think of it as a very, very small concept. It's a concept of C, not from C++ point of sight. What we are doing actually over here, and why it is
not defining that
roll number and age is marks. Before also we have not defined, no? I mean, here also we have not defined. You can see anywhere in this function you define. Okay.
Accessing a known address.
Sorry?
Accessing a known address. Means here we use this pointer.
Okay. Suppose, okay, that is the problem. So what I will do is I will write R, A, and M. Okay. And here also R, A, M. Now it is coming correct. So accessing the wrong address is not a right answer. Okay. Any more guesses? Come on, guys. Why it is happening like this? Why we are getting 0, 0, 0? You want some hint? Okay. So, do you know that suppose we have a main function, okay, and we have another function. So we have a global variable. For example, we have a global variable x and a local variable x. Suppose over here we have an x, and x is equals to 100. Okay. Here also we will have x is equals to 50. Correct. If I print this x, what I will be getting? Hello?
You will get 50.
Why?
The immediate scope is
Yes, correct. In the same manner, what this compiler is doing is getting this local variables and putting over here. They're copying from one place to another. That's why it is giving some wrong values. So how can we fix it with this pointer? This roll number will be coming from here. This age is coming from here, and marks will be coming from here. Now we will use this pointer. Why this pointer? This pointer points to this A1 object. Okay, and this A1 object has these all roll number, age, marks. So now if we write this over here, so it will, this roll is not this same roll. Now this is this roll number. Okay, in the same way, see, you're getting the correct answer. Hello.
yes.
Okay, so this way you can use this pointer. There are many other ways to use, but this is the concept regarding this pointer. Okay, any questions regarding this? No questions, correct? Okay, now we will be discussing friend function, because we are talking mainly about this classes and all. So this is a relative topic which we can include into this class concepts. So friend function. Anybody knows about friend function? What is friend function? How we can use it? Okay, so we will create a situation. Suppose in a family we have two classes. One class is son. This one. So we have a two condition. I will open the paint. I will wrapping up the things. Okay. Suppose we have two conditions. Block box. Okay. Suppose this is sun. I will write it as sun. Sun. And we're talking about in a family perspective. Okay, this is a son, this is a father. Okay. So sun will have his own properties. Sun will be a class. Okay. Son has his own property, father has his own property. Son class we have, father class we have. Okay, what can be the difference between them? Son may not be married, father definitely is going to marry, otherwise son will not be possible, right? And father's salary could be more, son's salary could be less. Salary we have, age we have, okay, height, weight. So some different function it will have. It might be doing job which is different. His father might be doing a job which is different. Okay. Now the condition comes. We have this. Son has its own methods. Okay. Suppose son has its own variables, own methods, and father has its own variables, own method. But suppose we want to calculate the family income. Okay. I'll go into the programming itself. Okay. I'll open another compiler. Okay. Suppose we have a class son. We will have some point like age, um, what, salary, okay, and any other thing, age, salary, string, job, something else, okay, and it has some functions like set, underscore, data, and here we can have, right, set underscore data will have int age. I will write a, otherwise I need to use this operator, int salary, comma, string, job type, job or CJ. Okay, something we have like this, and we will set the data. This first, let me just set the. Okay, so something we have something like this. Okay, the same way I will copy this class and we having father. Okay, he also have its own. Now I need to know I'm counting the salary or income. So I will create a function. This is a non-member function. So we'll create a function called income. So now you know what is the input of this particular function is going to be. Total income of family. How we are going to calculate? Hello, guys. Okay. Total income. How are we going to calculate? Normal mathematical question, not programming question.
You to add more.
Add this one, son's salary as well as father's salary. Okay, can you add these directly? Not possible. We will take the object of this one. Suppose we have created this class, son class, okay, and we have created father class, right, as only. Okay, yeah, this father class. Now what this the input of this income should be, so it should be son class, or we can say that we need to have an object of son class, correct? Individually we don't have this thing, right? Cell you cannot access individually, or you cannot edit it anywhere in the main or in any function. You cannot directly access it. For accessing this any of these thing you need an object. Correct. So what we need is son's class object as well as father class object. Correct. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to create an integer, or this is a float, right? We create a float data type and we say total underscore income. Okay, so for what it's going to be this s dot salary plus f dot salary. Okay, now there is a problem in this. Can you tell me what is the problem is going to be when we are using this s dot cell and f dot cell? Hello, anyone? I have explained this concept. uh, I think here it is, this concept. Anybody is listening or hello? Yes, everybody is there.
Yes.
Okay, so the concept is you cannot access these two, this particular salary object. Why? Because these are the non-member function. This income is a non-member function, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to
Accessing private.
private variable of this class son as well as for this class father. Okay, so what you need to do is, I don't need to have this. What you need to do is you need to have a friend function. Friend. One second, guys. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just drinking water. Kindly wait. Hello. Okay. Is I'm audible? Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So where we were, the function return type int. We'll copy from here. Okay. Okay. One thing more, as we this when we go through this, it doesn't know the this father. What is father? It is. So we need to write over here class father. Okay. So the forward declaration we call it. So I've written this one, and the same thing I need to write into the over here. So now it will become the friend for both of these classes. Now I need to set up this thing. Taking age equals to A, comma, salary equals to S. And job will be, okay. Same I need to write over here. Let's copy paste. And from here we can say as dot set data f dot set data and write the values. Okay, first was age, salary, and job. Okay, so age will be like, son's age will be like 12, not 12, 25. Salary will be like 50,000, and last one is like job, right? Like A, B, C, D. Okay, and same will be like age is around 60, salary will be like 1 lakh, comma, job will be like FGH. Okay, now we have entered the data. Sorry, I need to declare this app before. Okay, now we have set the data. Now we are going to call this function called income. So it returns something. So we need to also return it. And we are returning float by mistake. So we'll copy over there the float. Return FLOE float. Sorry, not float. Total income. Okay. This we are going to return, and here we are going to call. So before calling it, we need to receive it from something, right? Return income equals to, we'll call this function income father dot control B. Okay, now we need to sprint it. See out income equals to income India. Everything looks okay. We'll remove this string things. Creating some issue. Set data. Just have these two things. We don't have time actually. Others. Number 8. See it later. I think some header file will be required. Okay. So info other doesn't have this. Int is the old declaration. Oh, sorry. forgot. I've changed the float type, and here also float. Let's see. Oh, some errors are showing. Error primary expression. We have make it friend. What is the something? Okay. Oh, servants class I also included. One second, guys. Let me check what is happening. Okay. Doing fine. Error is not in the syntax. Oh. Okay. Oh, sorry. My mistake. No, I was thinking where is the problem? Sometimes copy pasting can become a headache. Okay. So what was the mistake, guys? I was calling with the the variable name. Okay, it happens sometimes. Let's print out this gh, and okay, you are getting this 1,50,000, the total income of a family. So for using the private variables of a class into some other class or into a function, we use this keyword called as a friend keyword. So it will give the access of all the data members of that class into this function. Any question onto this? Hello?
If it is a private, if you're trying to access, there is no use of private, right?
For for example, here we have this situation where we need to calculate the income. Sometimes we need a function that can use the private members as well. So for this is an exception which C++ developer has created, so that in some conditions we need to use the private members. That's why you're using the sun. You can use any variable. You can put it any point and you can use it. This friend keyword. So it is, this syntax is saying that this income function is friend to this class. Okay. So what happened? Suppose it's your room. Okay, you can only use, your neighbor cannot be used, but when your friend come, that friend can use your things, right? But the neighbor cannot use, or any other person cannot use. So that's why in the same manner there can be a friend function as well as friend classes which can use your private variables. This is an exception which C++ has given. In some cases, just now we have seen that taking the total income of a family, how we can see that. So this is a way to use the friend function into this friend function to design in that format so that we can calculate the total salary of the house. I think, guys, it is more than an hour.
Love our content? Hit subscribe for more awesome videos. We'll see you in the next one.